Bro, I just want to say, like, how important, like, I just want to start off by saying how important mental health is in everything. Like, see, you heard of the placebo effect, right? Where people are given a drug which is said it's just pure water, but it's said it has some effect and already like make your sickness go away. And when you take it, and if the person truly believes it does, it shows some effect on the body. That shows the power of belief. Me personally, I'm a man of science, and I don't like when I hear wishy-washy stuff like, oh yeah, if you believe it, it's possible, or like belief is key, or if you can manifest it. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm just saying there is scientific evidence that when you believe something will happen, it like or when you believe something will do something to you, it does have a physical effect on you. I just want you to like keep this in mind as we go through the video. Okay, so talking of belief, right? Most people they have this self-limiting belief. When I make a video, I'm like, oh yeah, you can do this, you can work hard. Some people they'll get like fueled up. They're like, yeah, bro, I can work hard. But then others they're like, bro, this is the hardest I can work. I need to take rest. I can't do it. So when you say and when you think you're tired and you're like weak and you can't push past your limits, when you think you're already at like 90% of your capacity, then you can't. Maybe you're actually at your 20%, but you believe that you're at your 90%. Because of that, you actually might be at your 90%. You can't push more. But if you believe in like this video, it applies. It's not like normally I make videos specific to a problem, right? Like specific to this problem, specific to that problem. This is something that you can apply in any problem you have in your life. It's very like broad. It can be applied to anything. So then, if you like inside your head, if you think that you can't do it, you won't be able to do it. So then, like many people, many young men like me and you, have already given up in life. What do you mean? Like they're black pill. They think they can't improve in anything. They're like, oh yeah, in the dating market, I can't. I'm not like 6'2". I can't get anything or something like that. Or like they think they can't improve. They believe that this is who I am and I can't change. You see, the first concept is you need to believe yourself that you can change, then only you can change. For me, I was just watching my old videos where I like first started making YouTube videos and like talking to the camera. At first in the second video I made, I was like, I'm gonna believe that I can talk to a camera fluently. I talked so soft and meekly, whereas I didn't have any like social skills or like a way to talk, gestures, nothing. Like when I was a Jeffrey, when I was a chubby cute boy, he believed that he could make videos, and then he believed that he's a illness motherfucker who can do anything in life. Should stop that. But then he can who can do anything in life. I like after that I like started working out. I went running. I ran like 20-25 kilometers in a stretch daily. Go cycling. Like I pushed myself, and it wasn't. I believed that I was capable of a lot more. It was like a switch for me. Before that, I was down bad. I was on Instagram, not Instagram. I was on Discord and I was playing video games for hours on it. That was my whole life until I decide I want to change. I can't like be like this. I can't be this Jeffrey who's just doing nothing. That's when I didn't mean Hamza. I just decided to change before I even started watching Hamza. I was like, I'm fed up of this life. Before that, I believed that oh yeah, this is who I am. I can't do anything. I used to believe I was retarded and dumb because my close friends they were like, oh yeah, you're autistic. You can't speak straight. And then like when they told that, even I myself started believing that. So one thing you can take away from this is like your like what others tell. If you keep on hearing the same thing, you also yourself will like start believing it. Similarly, if you repeat a thing like oh yeah, I'm capable of doing this, then you will be capable of achieving this. Oh yeah, if you like believe that you hate working out, like one of my friends, she says that oh yeah, like I hate working out, I can't do it. It's because you first of all have to start limited belief that you can't do it and it's going to be hard and you won't enjoy it. If you think like that, of course you won't enjoy it and you won't be able to do it and you won't be able to stick to it. You can still push past it, but if you believe it, it becomes so much easier. So then coming back to the story, when I was young, and I just believed that I'm like autistic kid who can't do much. My like marks weren't good, so then the school education system also told, oh yeah, you're dumb, you're behind. And my mom, because I'm behind in my marks, she was like, oh yeah, like you're a little behind in your marks. Everybody kept on saying to me, I'm behind, and at that time I wasn't competent in anything except like useless video games where I achieved shit, but then, like it never like was an achievement. It was never a real achievement for me. So then, when I achieved the stuff in the video games, I never got a sense of self worth as I did things, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm still a loser. In the real world, when I look around, I have no skills. I felt shit about myself, so I indulged in video games and distracted myself. So then, like, I believed that I was a loser. I couldn't do anything. I was behind in my marks. I was behind in everything. So then, like, this belief was there, and that was hard. That's why I continued to act like a loser. It was because I believed I was a loser. Then, like, at one point, I was like fed up of this, and then I was like, I saw some videos of belief. It was kind of wishy-washy. I'm like, bro, this is kind of cringe, but yeah, fine. And I took action. I'm like, fine, I want to change my life. And I believed that it was possible that I could change my life. I was like, fuck this, bro, I'm stopping. Like, I didn't stop video games, but I started implementing good habits like journaling, meditating, recording videos, and like working out. So when I implemented that, I started seeing a change. I was like, shit, bro, like I started getting progress and I was getting good results. Because of that, my self confidence increased, and I started believing that I was a person who was capable of a lot more, and I'm not actually retarded or dumb. And as I started making more progress and as I got better at things, I started doing things that others don't do. Like a normal person, they won't run like 25 kilometers. They don't like work out daily. They don't like journal, meditate, everything. So then I'm looking around, I'm like, shit, bro, I'm better than everybody else. So like I now have this like ego. Maybe it's ego. I don't care, but I do think that I'm better than like the average person. Like my competition, not my competition. My competition is as good as me. That's why I have competition. If everybody's below me, like, but I'm talking about the Jeffries who don't even do anything with their life. They just play video games. I'm better than them. Similarly, now I started like looking at myself in a good way. I see myself confident. And because I believe that I'm like better than others, and I'm like I have achieved things and I have proved to myself that I'm capable of a lot. I have so much more confidence, everything. So like it started off with a belief. The belief could keep you in a cage, or it could liberate you. It has the key to the cage that you're in. So you might not even notice what kind of beliefs you have. Like after this video, you just think to yourself, what kind of beliefs is like holding me back? Or if you're going to do something, you need to like think to yourself, like when you're going to try something new, you'll have this self-limiting belief. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, it's too hard. Or it's too hard. Like in my situation, I can't. I don't have the time. You get these beliefs right. You don't fucking. You don't need to like stop it. But I'm saying to you, you need to be aware of your belief. You should like notice that, oh yeah, this is the like limited belief that's in my head, and then like objectively look at it and ask yourself, is this true or not? And if it's true, maybe you're like not able to, but still you need to notice that it's a belief. Your like thoughts are not you. You need to separate yourself from the thoughts you're having, because if you never like be conscious of what you're doing, you will drift along life without setting a part you actually want to do. So you should be like separating yourself from the beliefs. If you get a thought, oh I can't do this, just critically think, why am I thinking like this? Am I actually not able to do this? Actually, that's why always tell you guys, journal and meditate, because when you do these two things, meditation gives you a presence of mind where you can actually see thoughts come and go in your head. While you meditate, you're like being self-conscious, and you're seeing if there is thoughts that are coming into your head, and then you're like separating yourself from the thoughts that your brain is having. You get me right? Similarly, journaling, you're like vomiting the ideas you have, and as you get a self-limiting belief, you write it down and be like, shit, bro, this is a self-limiting belief. Oh yeah, I can't do this. Maybe it's wrong, and then you just like write and answer the belief, like, oh yeah, you can't do this, and then you ask, why can't I do this? And you write a list, like you list the answers why you can't do it. And then you like after you list the things why you can't do it, you just like fix it, be like, oh yeah, because I can like elevate this risk by doing something else. like that. You get me right? Oh yeah, I'm going to make this trip, but then you get self-limited belief. Oh yeah, I can't do it, it'll be hard, I won't get a time, or I can't make the time, and you'll be like, why can't I make the time? And then you write down your schedule when you're free, and then like you make the time for it. Like that, you get these thoughts, and you never be critical of them. You should be critical of the thoughts you get in your head. Otherwise you can't like separate yourself from like the thoughts you're having. And that, because of that, you'll just like drift along the thoughts and what you think. If you want to actually grow as an individual and bring real change, you should separate yourself from the limiting beliefs you have right now, and live according to what you where you want to go than who you are right now. You get me right? So I think that's a nice place to end the video. So yeah, don't be a loser. You can do better than that. And don't go, if you go to the comments and say, oh yeah, I can't do this because of dash, just like, just like, if before you type down, you're like, oh yeah, I can't do it because, oh, it'll be too hard, rather say you're working too hard. Just like think to yourself why you can't do it, and actually ask yourself, truly, like, can you do this? You probably can. You can probably work harder. You probably can achieve the thing you want to achieve. Just ask yourself, has a guy who is more dumb than you achieved it? If the answer is yes, then of course you can do, bro. You're way more smarter than this, bro. You're more intellectual, bro. You got this. You got this, G.